Oh god.
Fuck! It's fucking burning my eye. Okay, what the?
I'm blending into my backdrop. Whose idea was it to do this backdrop? It was mine. It was my idea. Anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Stella. I do really weird things to my hair, and today is not one of those days. A lot of my content is me doing stuff to myself that is, that came out not right. I love creating different looks on myself and seeing what I can come up with, but the one thing that I love doing even more is watching other people do hair changes on themselves, or getting hair changed, or just changing up their... I love watching hair videos is the point that I'm trying to get to. Point of this video, today I'm going to be reacting to and rating and giving my opinions on other influencers and YouTubers' hair changes and hair transformations, because it gives me so much freaking joy. Let's jump into the video. Yeah, I was watching Squid Game all of today and I haven't done anything yet. It's 4 p.m. and I was meant to start at like noon. But I procrastinate a lot. That is like the one downside of being like self-employed and being your own boss, is theoretically you should have really good willpower and personal strength. And sometimes I get them a bit fuzzy. Today I'm going to be starting with the wonderful Brad Mondo and Chris Appleton. I'm curious, from what I can see, they give each other a hair change. Let's watch it, okay.
Need to sell? Head over to Wix.com.
Hi, beautiful.
I don't turn off my ads on YouTube. I'd want to give myself like 1 cent every time I watch an ad on my own video.
Beautiful. Today, I have the most special guest of all, Mr. Chris Appleton. Woo!
What are we doing?
I will be coloring Chris's hair.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And in return?
You are going to be coloring my hair today. Rainbow on his channel.
I'm not gonna lie, I never expected to see Brad Mondo and Chris Appleton in one video. It's just one of those things that it's like two universes I never really expected to like join. But I love them both so much. So like, it's just wild.
When did you start doing hair?
Started doing hair when I was around 9. I just creatively liked doing...
That's impressive.
I'd done Christina Aguilera on The Voice, and I think someone recommended me from makeup, and they was like, oh, this guy's really good at wig. And she was like, oh, and she was like, Simone, what do you think of this wig, the stylist? And she was like, I like it. And she was like, okay. So I quickly did it. It's probably like 10 minutes left. Quickly got it on, and then she ran off and like was on live show, and I was just like, oh, she's on The Voice, everyone's gonna see. And then I remember looking, and I was like taking pictures of the screen, like sending it to my friend. I was like, what do you think? She's like, I think it looks good. And then there was like a break, and she kind of stood across the way from me, and she looked over at me, and she went, everyone likes your wig. And I was like, I did it.
Wait, how did you get a wig on that quick?
Oh, I can lay it down.
You're like,
I'm not going to lie, just seeing these two guys just sitting in front of a video with bleach on their hair, and that's just their everyday life is pretty, is so cool. I feel like I know what I'm doing, like I know what I do when it comes to hair, but the minute there's like a hair stylist in front of me or someone who's a hair coloring expert, I would feel so daunted, because I'm like, oh my god, what if I do everything wrong? In front of like Chris Appleton or Brad Mondo, I think I would be like, I'd be really intimidated. Props to him, he's doing it so confidently, and I'm actually really curious to see what the color is. I'm expecting like he's gonna go like silvery or like really like white. That's actually looking really nice. The thing is, hair colors sometimes oxidize a completely different color to what it is. So even though it's oxidizing very great lavender, I have a feeling it's just gonna be white.
All right, we just finished Chris's hair. Look at how beautiful and silver he looks. Ooh.
Icy blonde.
That is a really sexy color. Darker than I thought. Like, it genuinely came out darker, almost like he put in like a shadow root or something. But I don't think he did, so I think it's genuinely just how the color sat.
Your social media presence to your guru-ness in YouTube, and what's next for you. It's been really interesting. I've enjoyed spending time with you.
Thank you. I love
really
spending
love my hair
time
color.
with you too.
I can't tell if that's sincere or not. Half the time whenever it's like these influencers or YouTubers meet up, I never know if they're being genuine or not, or if they're friends or not. And like right now, I know this is like not even looking into Brad's eyes, and I'm just like, are you friends or are you just doing it for like a flex? Okay, this was a really freaking amazing hair change. I really freaking loved it, but I'm actually really curious of Brad's hair color.
Interesting to show people that I really am a hairstylist and I really do know what I'm doing, because I do get a lot of shit.
I love Brad. He was one of the first people that I started watching these like react video. In fact, this video was partially inspired by him, but we're going to watch a video next that is going to be interesting.
The pink, purple, green, yellow, orange. And I'm gonna basically kind of feed them.
I hate rainbow hair so much. Cacophony of hair colors. Like if it's like a hollow effect or like an oil slick effect, like those colors have like 4 or 5 colors in them. But I kind of respect that because they have like kind of structure in the hair. But whenever people just put like random strands of color into their hair, it's just really weird. I don't necessarily know if I like it. I don't know how it turns out, so I'm kind of curious to see that. I can say this much, I hate the green. I don't know what green that is, but that just looks like it's not going to look good on hair.
All right guys, so we just washed off the color. I think Brad's hair looks pretty cool. It was super creative. Honestly, not done this for years, but just having fun, like freestyling it. That's Brad. Dun, 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 dun. Very cool. So we mix like...
I like that. That is not what I was expecting. That is completely not what I was expecting. But that came out so cool. It's so fall. So it looks so sick.
Exceeds my expectations. And I love like the shapes put on the back. Like that is my...
This is my feelings.
Oh,
mix of emotions
no,
today.
that I
was very emotional.
Chris Appleton art.
Kind of together, it just looks very much like a kid's playground. It's like a 6 out of 10 for me. I would have dyed the whole bottom half one color, but that's just my perspective. All right, so that was, you know, that I feel were like 2 successful like hair change. This video, however, you might be familiar with this. This is with Brad Mondo and Snitchery. I love Snitchery. She is one of the best cosplayers ever. Really, really articulately, accurately is the word I was trying to depict different characters. In this video, Brad Mondo bleaches and then cuts her hair. And we're gonna watch it.
So what's he gonna do?
Blew my mind.
Oh shoot, this is the wrong video. Where's the other video? I think he deleted it. Alright, so basically this is a 2-part video. Once again, one on Brad's channel and one on Snitchery's video. The one on Snitchery's is still up, and that is basically once he bleached it and dyed it and now he's gonna cut it. So that's on her channel. But the one where he actively bleaches it is made private.
Hair guru here on YouTube. We're gonna be doing a little Q&A about like the YouTuber industry, maybe a little bit about the beauty industry. I'm gonna be answering some of your questions.
Just spill all the tea.
Okay, like I was saying.
I don't remember how the first video was. I don't know what her original hair color was. I'm gonna point out 2 things and I'm gonna continue. One, when he was combing it out, there was very much that spaghetti texture that bleach hair is so known for. That's what I'm seeing here. And the second thing is I really don't know how he toned her hair. It's like very blue-gray at the root and then quite kind of yellow at the end. It might look different when it's dried. In fact, I think it does. So let's keep watching.
10% chance, but it's also 90% hard work, because of course there are going to be a few Instagram artists or YouTubers who do blow up just randomly over the course of like a month. But for the most part, the people who are really successful are the ones who have been doing this for like 7 years.
It looks to the public like they blew up. Like even big celebrities, like, oh my god, they blew up overnight. Like, girl, ain't nothing happened overnight.
Thing I'm noticing Brad doing, it could be one of 2 things actually. Either A, he does not really know how to cut hair, and you can kind of see that because he like picks up a section and then doesn't really know what to do with it, so he like kind of fusses it about and sees how it looks. Or it could be number 2, where he's seeing the extent of the damage and also doesn't really know what to do because of the damage. There's very much like an uncertainty in his like way of cutting. And like, I don't know, I guess I'd feel really like unconfident if I was sitting in his chair.
This is the authentic Brad Mondo exposed. Someone asked, how do you personally stay out of all this drama? I don't live in LA. That's literally it. I don't live in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles does seem like such a dramatic place. All I hear ever is just drama.
And like, I would never hang out with Snitchery ever again because she's like really weird.
This is
If you ever walk by her in the street, do not say.
I don't know if it's her editing or not, but he hasn't cut a single bit of hair this whole time. He's cut her hair like twice, and every other part was edited out. I genuinely don't know if he's cutting anything.
Growing fast enough.
Wow, was that targeted?
Yeah, that's a good, scary question. I literally have no answer.
How do you say?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really dig that fringe. This like, okay, when I was cutting my hair like a week and a half ago, I was really tempted to tell him to just go shorter and shorter with the bangs and like do this kind of a moment, except I was kind of a coward and I didn't end up doing it. But I keep seeing it and I'm thinking it looks so hot, like a short, straight fringe. It is a hot fringe.
Anyone? Oh, look at that professional little hair scissor. Oh my god, we stan.
We stand.
Ah, I think it's so cool.
Freak out when I do that.
I am. Wow. I think scissors. That's why he just went at it like that. Oh my god, I thought it was just ready to like chop away her hair. No, they're thinning scissors. That damage is tough. I think I wouldn't be so bothered with it if either of them addressed it. But in this video, no one addresses the fact that her hair is sticking up because it is so damaged. That is so cute!
In shock. This has never been my life.
It's actually not that hard to blow dry. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
I'll like wander around in my onesie with my puffy hair. She's just dry. She is chronically dry. I love these little bangs.
Color suits her so much. It is a gorgeous color that goes so well with her skin tone. It could have been even lighter. So bleached and damaged. That is damaged. That is damaged. No doubt that Brand Mondo went over the like side effects of bleaching your hair. Most probably she knew it as well. In fact, at the very beginning of the video, if I remember correctly, she admits that her hair was damaged prior to it. Except if I was Brad, I'm not sure if I would have gone ahead and bleached her hair. It's a gorgeous style. It is styled to the heavens, except the minute she washes it, it's going to feel like the end of the end of a broom. In fact, after this video, she shaves it off. But anyways, it was a cute outcome. I want to try it. Next up is Mrs. Tutorials. Recently, she made a video, a bit of a slight clickbait video, because she calls it "I dyed my hair" and then edits the thumbnail to make it look like rainbow hair. I've watched this video and okay, look.
It's me, Nikki. Hello.
It looks so good, like kind of in its like gentle, natural element. Wow.
So I have what? Three wefts. And the truth is out. 3 wefts. We're gonna take them all out.
I did not know she had extensions, which is good, I suppose. It's always good if you aren't able to tell. So well done to her. But wow, I did not know. She has a very, very, very similar natural hair color to my natural hair color. I know a lot of people always ask like and want to know like, Stella, what is your natural hair color? It is a dark blonde.
Put them in and then sew the hair on.
Wefts are so fascinating to me. Wefts are cool because you sew them into the hair. It's probably one of the least damaging things you could do to your hair because it doesn't involve adhesive or excessive pulling. You're just sewing the hair into it. It also probably lasts the longest because it's sewn into your hair. Probably still causes a bit of damage. Kind of actually like a cycle. So a lot of people who get extensions for thickness end up losing more hair because the extensions are weighing on them. So they end up with even less hair and then they get more extensions, which it's a cruel cycle. So beware. But she looks good. Okay.
What have been some of the most unique requests?
Well, I don't think it's really unique, but there was this time when Kim Kardashian went platinum.
Oh,
so
God.
all the black-haired girls wanted to go platinum.
Like, how do celebrities go platinum? Kim Kardashian did it, Ariana Grande did it, and they all go to this really, really exceptionally white, silvery hair, and they have thick locks, and it always looks luscious. The secret is this: they don't have healthy hair. They have a team of stylists. Chris Appleton spent 11 hours doing Kim Kardashian's black to silver hair in one sitting. She was also filled to the brim with extensions, and she also wore it for a very, very limited amount of time because the more you keep redoing it, like the more you bleach your roots and everything, the weaker and weaker your hair is. So realistically, it's really not a good option long term if you have dark hair.
Crap. Oh, that looks really bright.
Does it look bright? I don't think it looks bright. Although, should I do a video like this one? Should I do it in black and white and you absolutely will not know what color I'm dyeing it? I don't know if she's dyeing her hair or toning it, because she's just doing it in the sink, not even really like sectioning it, which makes me think that it's just either like a semi-permanent color or like something, because if you don't section it like that, it makes me think that it's not really being dyed, is it?
2, 1. Yes, everybody.
Pretty similar to her original color. And let me just say this, she looks beautiful. She looks amazing. She looks, obviously, she looks gorgeous. And the fact that she dyed her hair at all is an amazing thing. And I do admit it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And a really good example that you can do something minimal but still be very unique. So like blush pink is a gorgeous alternative if you have light hair, or if you like bleach some ends, get some face framing highlights, you can get away with creating what seems like a lot of change in a really like quick, short process. It's not my cup of tea because I do love change, but then some of the makeup that she does is really, really bold for me. So we all have our own little like pops of color. Hats off to her for going through with this. I also really, really, really liked how she filmed it, and I might steal that idea from her. Next up, our good friend James Charles, that's her. I need to watch this video. So James Charles released a video. I shaved my head bald and also used a very clickbait thumbnail, very similar to mine. I'm not insinuating anything, I just want to see what it is because I haven't watched it.
Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I do pretty much everything to my hair at this point. I bleached it, I've permed it, and in today's video I want to do the final hair transformation.
Well, that's not everything, but alright.
And it's still going strong. A while. I think.
How many people are watching James film? You guys heard that? Yeah? Yeah? So sad.
Alright you guys, so at this point we pretty much have the bald cap secured down, but we have to now melt the edge so it looks gorgeous and actually bald.
That's actually a very good job. Like mine wasn't that great because I do not know how to apply bald cap. I know how to apply a wig cap, but that's about it. But he did a really great job unless it looks like a bald cap in person and it's just the camera that's making it like that. But
I feel like I can like rock it.
I like it a lot. You have a great head shape.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
I can see the cap.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see it. So
I'm actually living for this whole bald moment. There was not a single bit of anxiety. I felt so.
I'm gonna say this much. James has guts going out in a bald cap to dinner because it probably shows that it's a bald cap. So, I don't know, but he looks good is all I'm going to say. It's good. It's a good application. It's much better than mine. So, hats off to you, Jimmy. Well done. Anyways, there's so not the video that I wanted to see. This is the one we're gonna see James Charles bleaching his own hair.
Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Needs a little heat, so hard to dry if you really want to go in that hard. An Alpha G 2-step protein treatment for after you're done coloring. Okay, mixing ratio 1 to 2. Mix 1 sachet. Sachet? I've never heard that word before. 1 sachet of Kaleidoscope Blue with 2 ounces of 20 volume developer. Oh, we got 30, I guess. How did you convince me to do this?
Are you supposed to blow them first?
Really?
I respect the fact that he's using a brush and a bowl. I respect that.
Wow! That itches!
How long do you need to keep it on for?
Like 30 minutes.
Bleach burns when you apply it. Mix that with a shower cap and a hair dryer, and you're gonna end up with a burnt scalp.
It's time to take this off my head. I have not even like seen this. I'm so horrified right now. Okay. Oh no!
don't wash someone's head. If you're washing someone else's head and you don't have anything but the bathtub, don't go in it like this, please. Bleach in your eyes and your orifices is just never a good idea. Go backwards, put a towel under your head. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but at least it's not in your eyes, please.
Last time we're gonna wash the purple out. Hopefully it is a nice silvery ashy blonde at this point, because if it is not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is it working? Honestly, it looks a little lighter, yeah. Oh!
It looks so pink. Why does he look so pink? Oh, that is pink. That amplify. I genuinely think it's just how the video is edited, because everything is so overexposed. I think it's just that his skin is just popping out so much because he's very like white everywhere else. Otherwise, great application. There was protection with gloves and capes and everything. The second time, maybe they could have avoided the roots to avoid burning. But for the most part, it's not a bad color when it comes to home bleaching. It's just that I think it's striking so much with his skin tone that it is coming off like very, very contrastingly. Like, probably makeup will fix it, like a bit of like skin color correction. But just as is, not really sure if it's my favorite. That made my heart feel like, oh, for the most part, I only watch myself do my hair. And so seeing other people do it and then be really happy with it, it's such a wholesome thing. It is really, really, really nice, especially when they do it themselves, and I kind of like it. Have fun with your hair changes. Hair has so much potential in changing your attitude on life and on so many things. So just give it the credit that it deserves as a really cool and important thing in our lives. If you enjoyed this video, please, please, please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Feel free to follow me on Instagram to see more of my hair creations. I post a lot of them. Let me know if you have any hair suggestions for myself, so that maybe I can also get a bit creative. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video.